everyone, I'm Daniella Mateo, and I'm gonna introduce to you the City of Pines, the summer capital of the Philippines, Baguio City. So the city of Baguio is located at the mountains of Luzon Island, the mountains of universities and resorts. The largest and most populous of over 7,000 islands that make up to the Philippines, perched at 4,810 feet and 1,417 meters above the sea level amid for tropical pine forest. Baguio City is also known as the City of Pines and also the Philippines summer capital. And Baguio City is originated from the Igorot tribe called the Ibawi. There are different variations of Ibawi legends, and the one is tells about the story of a star-like figure that's would descend from the sky, and the star was actually a woman with wings dressed in white. And the three countries occupied in the Philippines in set up camp in Baguio City was the Philippines was the prime spot of colonization because of its location. The reasons of these captures was purely for economic and strategic purposes. The Philippines had many natural resources in the islands were so close to China. It was a good for business and etc. And Baguio City is well known for its various crops and vegetables, but the most famous of these crops was a strawberry in Benguet. And Benguet is the has its strawberry field that you can pick, and very famous for tourists and etc. And La Trinidad is known as the strawberry fields of the Philippines that is located in Benguet. And the land in La Trinidad was meant for a housing and golf course project, but since the economy of the Philippines was not doing that well at the time, the projects were put on hold because of it. The La Trinidad then started growing a variety of vegetables and flowers. Some of this was sunflowers. That's so big. Yes. And their small crops of strawberries then explained to include Japanese varieties of strawberries. The famous of the Baguio City was the taho, the famous strawberry taho. It has a very sweet taste of. It has a real bits of has a bits of its strawberries on it, and the record of producing the largest fruit shortcake. The La Trinidad holds a strawberry festival every year on March 20, and they bake the largest and heaviest strawberry shortcake in the world, and it still holds the record of the Guinness Book of Records, the largest fruit shortcake. The cake was produced by a colonization of bakers and took several days to create. That's a lot of ingredients and strawberries to make those giant cake. And There will be kabayanan houses, Filipino mummies. The rich Ibauli villagers would mummify loved ones, and the process would take up to 2 years. They use fire, salt, and herbs for mummification. The body was placed in the pine wood coffin and placed on the cave. The earliest mummies date back to the 11th and 14th centuries. There are about 200 caves, and the Kabayan and the 15 contained mummies. Due to the series of thefts, the Philippines government has hidden the caves location, and today's caves are one of the 100 most engaged sites in the world. That's all for today. I hope you learned something. Thank you.